Hello and welcome to the Saturday intention. If you could find a place for about 30 minutes where you could close your eyes and not be disturbed, that would be good. Do a little inwards journey. Go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to start with a few slow, deep breaths. Take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to just let everything go. All your cares and worries dissolve, float away. And the next breath in, fill your belly up full. And with this exhale, if you could feel like you're just sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, if you could focus on breathing light directly into your heart, receiving it, and then exhaling light directly from your heart and sharing it. Okay, now let's go focus on the body for a little bit. Make sure it's good and relaxed for this inwards journey. If you could bring your awareness down to your feet right now and simply ask them to relax at this time. Feel your energy leaving through your feet into the ground, curling up with the roots of the forest, then circling back to complete the circuit back into your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. And then you can focus on your ankles, your shins, your calves, your knees, and feel everything relax. Your upper legs, buttocks, pelvic area, hips. Feel everything soften. Your inner organs, your rib cage, breast, chest, full back and spine. Everything loosens. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands, and fingers hanging loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. Then we bring our attention up to the skin of our scalp. A lot of tension can hidey hole up there. Just allow everything to release. Almost as if you could wiggle your ears. And then bring your attention to your jaw and allow it to unhinge. Open up and receive the breath of life. And then see if we can't get our eyelids to soften a few extra degrees. And we move inwards and ask our right brain to relax and our left brain to relax. And then we're going to thank our mind for all the hard work it does on our behalf all the time. We're actually going to invite it to have a seat on the couch just now and chillax for a bit while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want the mind to stick around and be part of our council. Just take more of a back seat right now. And then let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Let's use the element of fire tonight to help us deal with our thoughts. Envision yourself seated around a bonfire that's not been lit yet. And then one at a time, you're starting to light twigs on the outside of the bonfire, and each single flame contains one of your thoughts. And as the bonfire gets going, more and more and more flames join together to make one big bonfire. What's great about the element of fire is that you will watch it and observe it, but you're not really enticed to jump into it because you know the fire will burn. And this is what we want to do with our thoughts. We want to witness or observe them, but not get engaged or carried away with them. Sapphire is a really good element to help us with that. You just allow your thoughts to go on their course. Just observe them, burn away, purify, burn themselves out. And if you are witnessing or observing your thoughts, therefore you are not your thoughts. You're something much more profound than that. Now let's take the journey from our head space down to our chest cavity. Let's use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I'd like you to experience this journey viscerally. So I want you to feel the warm grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. And hear the soft padding of your bare feet as they touch down on each step. And feel the buoyancy as you glide down the staircase. When you land on the platform in front of your heart, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of it. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it, maybe a wall that's been built. And this is normal and natural. We all develop protective measures for ourselves. But what I want you to realize is that this is your heart. You have a full access, VIP backstage pass to it at all times. It's your heart. It's your concert. So go ahead and imagine, envision those locks disintegrating, the gate creaking open, perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that may have been built. As you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open a bit, and brilliant beams of yellow, golden light are spilling out everywhere. It's so beautiful. See yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space to be completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe and secure and so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine, inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are as well. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. So we're going to have a bit of shift in perception right now and experience our energy body or our light bodies. I want you to look down at your hands inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. You're floating there, kind of existing like a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I'd like you to experience this right now. What color are you? And then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. This is the flow of the cosmos, the consciousness of one. I call this place the Nexus. It goes by many names in many cultures. It doesn't really matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it really is just total connection. And that's what we want. So I'd like you to allow yourself to float up and merge with that flow right now. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this. And you don't have to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the things that you might experience when you join in is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. It's quite common. And at some point on every level, you will experience that you are everything and everyone in the universe. And they are also you. We are all one consciousness, one being. All the same pie and slightly different flavors we're bringing to the same pie. Now, this nexus is a place of incredible power. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. It's a place of spontaneous healing, of miracles, and incredible capacity to create. That's what we're going to take advantage of tonight. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention, because we can. So right now, I'd like you to go ahead and envision the life that you secretly always dreamed of having in all its glorious details. I'm going to guide along in generalities, but as we all want the same things at our core. But I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. Let's start by talking about health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now feeling completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace. Your emotional body's balanced, your mental body full of clarity, and your energetic body filled and complete. And we trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we look after our bodies. Anytime that we need guidance or teaching on how to do so, that is amply available to us. I'd like you to experience this vitality right now. I'm feeling very light, like effervescent bubbles are just coursing through my entire being right now, my DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level. Everything realigning into its natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. It's very exhilarating. Now that you're experiencing this vitality, I'd like you to include your friends and family in this. Enjoy the relief and wonderment you see on their faces. And then include your community. And then spread that out to the entire world. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. This is within our power to do so. It's just a matter of sending your intention energy out. We're all healers. And now let's talk about abundance. There's plenty on this world for us all, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth or cooling if they need it. And there's leftover for comforts too. Maybe we could travel around once in a while. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and dreams in life. Each of us were seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, we each have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're following our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. I'd like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And it's okay if you don't know what your purpose is right now. We're going to generate the feelings associated with it and allow that to beckon into our conscious awareness, that information. So let's go ahead and generate feelings of wholeness or completeness that we felt in our lives. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or you can go to a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. And now envision yourself going to bed at the end of your day, of being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning, excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now, we just did this for the entire world. So what does that look like now? I see all the amazing imaginations and intellects pooling together to problem solve. All of a sudden, we're living on a planet free of pollution. We're living in harmony and balance with the Earth's ecosystems. How fantastic is that? Look at us exploring our limitless potential together, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And this has already happened. This is done. So say we all. And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home, through the meadow and over the bumps. But tonight, let's celebrate this incredible existence together in song, in music, dancing, in laughter, in playing. My chest is expanding with joy, feeling all the relationships healing, love being transmitted and received. Walking down the street in my reality, seeing the smiles on strangers' faces as I pass by, seeing the lights behind their eyes. It's incredible. And let's intend one more thing while we're here together. Let's intend that everybody is awakening to this consciousness of one. At least that everybody is feeling connected. Something magical happens when we remember who and what we truly are. This high vibrational frequency energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the heavier, lower energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed, the judgment, the righteousness, the harming of others, this all falls away. We naturally adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody's on the same page. What a relief. Even the systems that govern us in this reality are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm sensing all the tension, worry, and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders in the atmosphere above us and transform to the higher resonance frequencies that are more in alignment with who we truly are. And all of a sudden, trust is just blossoming again in my heart. I'm overflowing with compassion, sensing all the connections clearing, cleansing, opening up, communication flowing. It's an amazing atmosphere to exist in. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. And now, wherever you are in your beautiful intention and reality, I want you to just stop wherever you are in your shoes, or if you're out for a walk in nature with your dog, enjoying the serenity, frolicking in the ocean on a hot summer's day. If you're out for a picnic with your family, seeing their shining faces in wonderment, watching your children and grandchildren thrive. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just stop right now and look at all the beauty that surrounds you. The natural beauty, the man-made beauty, just drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy that surrounds and supports you at all times, and receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. And I'd just like to connect with gratitude right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this incredible life. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to all my lessons. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you to my emotions for guiding me through this lifetime. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, and all the way back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light and love and healing and energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we're going to take your beautiful reality and build it up as a big energy ball in your center right now, in the heart space, the solar plexus, the dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball, make it crackle with life, and then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt. The fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in, build up that energy. When we exhale, we're going to release and share that with the world. Here we go. Exhale completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life. Replenish yourself with life, love, healing, energy. Good job. Now you can wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our bodies proper. Maybe shift your limbs around a little bit too. And when you feel you're ready, come back into the room, open your eyes as well. And just notice how you're feeling right now. Know that you can come back to this state of being at any time of your choosing with that single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so that we can do it on demand. And eventually, we won't even have to put any effort into it anymore. We'll just become walking, talking, natural transmitters of this high frequency energy. It's more in tune with who we truly are, creating the reality of our choosing around us, because we are this powerful. And so much more so when we put ourselves together in this way, exponentially by magnitude. So thank you so much for joining me in these intentions. Whether it's live or recorded, it all works. It's all good. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and we'll see you again for tomorrow's intention.